I've been working at NC State since the end of May, so approximately about 5 months, and it's been absolutely great. One of my responsibilities is to put together our game day timeline, so I communicate with whoever is handling our broadcast and to make sure that they approve the TV timeline and our kickoff time and everything backs up accordingly. Prior to each game week, so that Monday, we start off with communicating with Wolfpack Sports Properties with video to go over everything that we need for that week. So anything that has changed from the week before for football, that would include any videos, any presentations. On game day, we are up in our production booth and I sit with the PA announcer. And one of the most important things is just being flexible. You have to be ready for anything if there's changes, if something comes up. Staying on time, staying on point with everybody, communicating with those folks that are on the field that I work with and handle our presentations, and then communicating with our video staff, our PA announcer, making sure that everybody exactly knows what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it. We work hard all week to put together, basically kind of what we call it as a show. There's a lot of people that work hard on that, so that's probably one of the best parts is you see all that hard work come together and everybody's hard work come together to put on a great show, and then just watching and letting the fans enjoy it. You know, they're there for the football game, and whatever we can do to add to that and create atmosphere and make sure that our fans are having a good time while they're there because they are so important to us. That's what I thoroughly enjoy.
This is my 5th year as director of multimedia. I focus more on the graphical content, so a lot of the stats, any stuff in between breaks. There's a lot of shared content for game by game, any opponent logos, stat graphics, stuff that we know is going to change from game to game that can be updated at the beginning of the week. Around Wednesday or Thursday of each week we get the PA script and the timing sheets for that game, so a lot of what we do for the video board is based off of that. That goes a long way as far as specific content and timing, where everything goes, and then by late Thursday, Friday, we're loading everything up. Friday morning typically we'll do a run through of the entire PA script, the production script, make sure that everything's in place, and later Friday we'll make any final changes, and then the day of the game or the morning of the game we're testing everything out and making any final load-ins and setups for that. I would say the best part is when you can really hear people react to the content that you put so much time into, that you spend a lot of time preparing, and you can really get that end result of 60,000 people reacting to the content that you put together.
Started off doing play-by-play in college. I got a chance to start doing play-by-play on tape with the upperclassmen critiquing me when I was a freshman. And so that was 1970, and I've pretty much been doing play-by-play ever since. Sunday, I come over to the office for a little while, and I start to look at the opposing team. I'll get last week's game notes, I'll get last week's depth chart, I'll start to look at it, and I'll start to work on what I call a spot chart. A spot chart is basically an Excel spreadsheet. It's got one team's offense on one side, one team's defense on the other side. It's got each player on there. It's got statistics, it's got everything. I'll memorize everybody who can touch the ball. And I'm trying to do as much preparation as I possibly can before I go on the air. Our network airtime is 1 hour before kickoff. And then everything I've done through the week now comes into play. It's a lot of fun. I mean, for a college football and basketball fan like me, it's almost like being in heaven.
With an offset eye, Brissett play action faking, back to throw, rolls slightly to his left. Now he's going to tuck and run. 10-yard line, 5, dives for the end zone, touchdown State.